To catch you up real quick, I'm going to show you this timeline that I've found interesting. I'm only going to focus on 2 days, so this looks ugly, but I'm only going to talk about this. First of all, Steve Bannon tracks pretty close to QAnon as far as like wherever he was. It seems like QAnon was right there with him in some way. 10 weeks after he was fired from the White House for being Sloppy Steve, right? 10 weeks after that, he fires off the QAnon's first post, Hillary will be arrested. The following year, on August 8th, Steve Bannon actually goes to Epstein's house, goes to his New York City mansion before dawn, has a meeting with him. And then the very next day, QAnon posts that the Clinton Foundation is guilty of human trafficking. That's an interesting coincidence. Why was Bannon even there? It still bugs me. I've tried to report it, but people in QAnon movement, they don't want to hear about that. That this is not something that they want to hear about. Fine. So I was going to post something about Maxwell's daughter. And in order to do that, I was looking for a picture of the island. And, oh, boy, did I find one. So this, maybe just to get us all here. This is what Epstein Island is supposed to look like. It's got this owls on top. It's got a dome. What I'm trying to get you guys to see is that this is a faux paint job on this building. In fact, this looks like you have like these recessed arches that go in. So it looks like it's a real temple. This isn't a temple, guys. This is a utility building that a long-term lease was bought on an island somewhere, and they clear the land, they make it as efficient as possible, and that's what goes on there. And that is what this building is. Look at this picture. This is taken from stage right. So I'm going to jump around again. But this is taken from stage right, okay? In other words, pretend like you're running a reality show. You're the director. Your main camera angle is going to be out here in the auditorium looking straight in, okay? So on stage right, someone took a picture. Here, let me show you this other. Oh, come on. I'm waiting for this thing to go away so I can click the button again. This other picture right here, I've circled the faux paint job. Do you see how, see, you're at stage right. So you're looking out into the stage. And so you're seeing the set, and you're seeing that the 3D, this is a faux three-dimensional effect. Guys, I'm not saying the building is a 2D flat piece. I'm saying that this temple is made to look that way only from the right angle. And where this picture was taken was not at the right angle, and that's what gives it away. Here, I've circled it again. See the circle there? See how you should be able to see this darker region. I hope I'm explaining that right. This temple, see, this is from the front. You're looking at this from the way you're supposed to look at it. You've got the right angle. The director knows this is the image we want. This is not a real temple. In fact, the building, the dome, fell off in what we're rumoring that to be some kind of hurricane or a bad storm. This is a utility building, and it was painted. It was painted like a Hollywood set. Epstein Island is a set in a reality show. Now, if you're following Q, you're part of you are going to be like, okay, that's fine because he said this was a show. But if you've been listening to anything that I've been saying, all government needs is your attention. They don't even need your belief. They just need your attention. It's no different than faking a landing on the moon. It's no different than faking an ISS set. And I realize that's opening a lot of can of worms for you guys, for some of you. They need your attention. They will do anything to get it. This Epstein has every single element in it you could possibly imagine to make it an exciting, provocative drama. It's got a billionaire. It's got pedophilia. It's got George Clooney getting a blowjob. It's got underground submarines. It's got multinational blackmail. It's got the storyline of a bunch of bad people getting ready to go down to face justice. It's got a witch. It's got a real live witch in it that everyone wants to see burn. It has white hats. It has black hats. It has spies. It's got paintings of Bill Clinton. It's got every element you could imagine to keep you invested, to keep you watching, to keep you eating popcorn and enjoying the show. Meanwhile, what's happening while you're watching the show? I've said this before. You have to look at the actions of America over the long haul. It doesn't take a lot to realize that our government is the NWO. Everything has been a lie. More importantly, everything still is a lie. Even if you're going to buy into this idea, well, no, they're staging this lie to take everyone down. You're advocating for more lies. You're justifying another lie to fix all the other lies. This is like a Netflix subscription, except for it's the government. And instead of taking $20 a month, they're taking at least 40% of your income, of your life force, is paying to put on a play, a fake reality show, where you spend fake petrodollars, where you subdue yourself because you're under the impression that the White House are getting ready to come in and turn everything around. We're pretending that the psychopaths are going to arrest themselves. This is Stockholm Syndrome. We've got it really bad. The hardest thing to do is convince you to leave the theater. You've got the left side of the aisle, you've got the right side of the aisle. Both sides are glued on this Rocky Horror Picture Show. Sovereignty is outside in the lobby. Anarchy is outside in the parking lot. It just means no rulers. I want us to look at unanimous government. I want us to look at returning sovereignty to the land again. We're never going to get there falling for fake sets, falling for pretend stories. Thanks for listening. Sorry for ruining anyone's day who's like, oh, I was really enjoying this movie. These are our taxes, though.